All right, welcome back. This is session 2 of your Writer's Workshop classes. Today we're going to look at planning. All right, so last time we were together, I gave you the assignment that you were supposed to create a plan for how to research or get information about a person. Okay, so if you haven't got it in front of you right now, if you could go, or if you didn't do it, then I guess it's just in your head, but maybe put a piece of paper in front of you, and let's talk about what you did and didn't do with the plans. I've got a question right off the bat. Do you know what the date was when you first heard about the assignment? Do you know when it was? On the calendar, was it March 31st, for example? What was the date when you found out about the assignment? All right? That's important to know, because that gives you kind of a frame of reference. That gives you the starting point for your assignment. And then the next thing you need to know is, when is your assignment due? Now, that could actually have a couple of different due dates in it. So, for example, last session, I asked you to answer that question, and I asked you to have it ready for this session. So, for example, this session might be a week later. So you could have that due date, but what I probably will do, and what every teacher will probably do, is tell you when the finished product is due. Actually, what they'll probably do is they'll probably ask you for your draft, your rough draft, to be due one day, and then your finished final copy to be due another day. Let me tell you, these dates are important. Knowing when you start and knowing when you finish is incredibly important. All right? So if you look at your plan now, if you made one, did you include the start date? Did you include the end date, the finishing date when everything needs to be done by? And so those are kind of like, if you've ever played soccer, what are you trying to do in soccer? You're trying to kick the ball in between the two posts. This becomes the two posts for your assignment. One post is the beginning date, one post is the end date. Now, we're aiming for all the stuff that happens in between there. Okay? So here's what you need to do. You need to plan the amount of time. I would even say I'm going to give 10 minutes for planning. And you're going to actually go through this plan and fill out a planning timetable for how you're going to meet your goal by the due date. The second thing you're going to want to put in there is, how much time do you have to research? Because we're talking about research papers or research essays, and we asked you to kind of start to think about a person, today we're actually going to take that a step further. In fact, let me give you a sneak peek as to what today's homework is going to be. I want you to research to find out information about C.S. Lewis. He's one of my favorite writers of all time, one of my favorite thinkers of all time. And I want you to meet him, and I want you to research and find out who C.S. Lewis is. Coming back to your planning. When it comes to planning, you need to actually make a plan for how much time you're going to spend on research. So, if you haven't done that yet in your plan, maybe jot a couple of notes and tell me or tell yourself how much time you're going to take to research. Now, let me give you a bit of a picture for how much time it should take for you to research. If you're like me, or if you're like Calvin, who we met last week, you just want to get right into the writing, you want to write it all, and you want to be done with it. But research is important. if you put the time into collecting information, the writing process gets so much easier. So honestly, I would say about 30% of your total writing process, maybe even more, like 40%, that is your research time. So let me give you an example. Let's say I give you 10 days to write this research report. That means 4 days you're going to spend looking up information on C.S. Lewis. And so that is planning for research. If, again, we were talking about 10 days, the next phase would be the actual writing. And I would give you 4 days. So again, about 40% of your time spent writing. Just putting all that information down. And at this point, you're not worried about how it's spelt, how it looks, how long or short it is. You're just putting all the information down. Okay? Just write it out, and it doesn't matter if it looks terrible. In fact, I used to tell my students, I want your rough copy to really be a rough copy. I want to see the difference between when it was rough and when it was finished. Which brings me to the third thing that you need to plan for. The first, plan for your research. The second, plan for your time that you're actually going to write. And the third, maybe the last 20% of your time, or the last 2 days if you got 10 days, leave that time for reviewing your work. All right? And we're actually going to teach you how to review your work. But leave that time to take your work from a rough copy to a finished, polished copy. And all of that should be done in time, plenty of time to hand in your work. So, you might have your planning in front of you. See what you can do to that right now to plan for research, writing, and review. All right, a little bit more. I want to give you a bit of a lesson when it comes to planning. One of the things that gets skipped, okay, so actually let's kind of close the book on what we just taught there. This is, I kind of gave you a framework for planning. Now here's some tips for planning well. All right, you're going to want to write this down. The first thing you should know is you should be confident that you understand the assignment. So the question you need to ask yourself is, do I really understand what my teacher wants me to do? All right? And I've seen so many kids put so much work into something beautiful, but it's not what I asked them to do. And so it's very important, and this is the time where you should put up your hand and be a little bit annoying and ask questions. Is this right? Is this right? Is this right? Just to make sure that you understand what it is that your teacher wants you to do. And to be honest, class, this is something that is true about other subjects as well. If you don't understand the question, you're not going to do very well finding the answer. So my question for you is, do you really understand the assignment? Okay? All right, that's all I want to talk about in this writer's workshop when it comes to planning. And so the moment you've been waiting for, I'm not going to forget this time. What is your homework for next week? Well, here it is. I want you to research and find information on who C.S. Lewis is. Find out what you can about C.S. Lewis. And just to be clear, C period, S period, Lewis, L-E-W-I-S. That's your assignment for this session. Again, you get to choose if you're going to put hours into this or if you're going to write it on the back of a napkin. When we come back for the next session, I'm not going to ask you to hand this in, but you should come to the next session ready with all the information that you found about C.S. Lewis. Until that next session, Take care, and we'll see you later.